I Just Work Here is an entertainment-based podcast. Please note that this show is for entertainment purposes only and should not be sourced as fact. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are our own and may not reflect reality or accurate information. We encourage listeners to seek verified sources for reliable information. Enjoy.
You are now
tuning in.
You are now tuning in.
I just work here.
I just work here.
I just work here. Hey, I just work here.
Holy shit! I'm gonna go!
I can always tilt it a little bit if I want it. All right, so what's up?
Oh, we're starting this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Brett?
I'm doing just fine on this fabulous Sunday morning. Well, afternoon now.
It is fucking brisk. I don't know what kind of... I think the sun's the only thing we got going for us right now.
The fucking movement from house to vehicle to house is just not cool. It is so fucking cold today.
Yeah, I went to breakfast this morning, and it was funny as hell. Walking up the side of the building, I realized I left my coat at the house, so I was wearing just a hoodie. I'm like, oh, this is great. Then I watched my niece in front of me turn the corner and get blasted with wind, bro. And she... Some fucking like 80-pound 13-year-old dude, and just I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. Turn the corner, it really was not that bad. I was like, oh,
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I was freezing my ass off when I left, so I can't handle this shit though.
dude. Hey, you know what? At least I'm not in the truck today.
That is true.
My door seal has let me down officially. It is cold in that motherfucking truck.
There's nothing worse than just a hint of just cold air hitting you all the time, constantly.
Especially at 65 miles an hour. That's super fucking annoying.
Gross.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
I'm really, the thing I'm tired of is the little bursts of like 2 days of just really nice 30-degree weather, no wind,
yeah,
and then all of a sudden back to just fucking cold.
Yeah, it's like Lucifer's fucking fridge just opened to say, "What's up, dude?" And, oh, I forgot my beer.
Yeah. Dude, it's
okay.
It's not cool. I'm fucking tired of it. It's like being edged constantly. It's just like, oh, great, nice weather. Fucking awful, man. I hate it.
All right. God damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm tired of it.
I ain't even gonna say anything.
Yeah, I was gonna, you know where it's going. So
Yeah.
we're just going to the next
I had 40 hours in this week by Wednesday night. It sucked. Yeah, I had a wheel bearing go out. That was great. That was a great time. Wheel bearing took a shit, and then had a guy come over yesterday and cut the spindle off, replace the spindle. I got all the new shit. So I don't give a fuck who had a dream or not. I'm going to work tomorrow, period, dude.
I guess.
I'm going to the farm.
Wow. Yeah.
I want this shit done and over with so I can actually enjoy my day. I didn't sleep better knowing that my hub's back on the truck.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it took the spindle out. It took the fucking hub out. Dude, yeah, I had to. So I got the new races. I put them in the back of the hub there. I was like, it's a really tight fit, or I just don't want to bang the shit out of it going in. So I went and put the races in the snow, get them cold.
Yep.
And then got the propane torch. Like after I let them sit in there for like an hour, I grabbed the big ass fucking propane oxygen torch. And I just got that fucker nice and warm, dude. And I was like, oh yeah. And as soon as I got it fucking hot enough, I was like, all right, see what happens. It only sunk halfway, and I went, okay, cool. That's not bad. Tapped it with the old race. Got it flush, got it set. Flipped the hub over, dropped the small bearing, the outer race in, and it just ding, 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 ding. Yeah, you could just grab it and bang it around, dude. It was so all warped out. I was like, oh, fucking great. Got a whole new hub.
Yes, dude.
Had to get a whole new fucking hub.
I've fixed enough semi tires, I think, at this point. Like probably not as many as some people have, but I can't stand it. It's actually it just sucks.
Doing wheel bearings
shit doesn't come apart sometimes, or like one thing after another. The deeper you dig, the more shit you find that you need to replace.
Yep.
So then you gotta wait a few days, and you got this fucking trailer sitting in the way, and tires are fucking heavy. I hate them.
Oh my
They make
God.
me angry.
My oil bath cover for my hub fell off
Oh, good.
while going back to the farm.
Cool.
And it just fucking slinged oil all over my fucking wheel.
And that shit is, I don't know what it is about that oil in particular, that 80-90, but that shit is just so pungent. It just stays in your nose and it stinks.
Dude, burned 80-90 is the like that's the worst scent I could think of. Like, I will
Closest
take
thing-
human flesh fucking probably over that, but like, god damn.
I was gonna say the closest thing I can think of is like burnt rubber, but even that doesn't have that just that back of your throat like stick. It's just the worst. It's
that
terrible.
fucking ew. You know what I'm saying?
I think anybody who's messed with it can relate. That
Yeah,
is the
burned
worst.
80-90. Burned gear oil is one of the worst smells you can ever think of. Like, human waste is pretty bad, but like 80-90, burned 80-90 is right fucking there.
Yeah, it's definitely two different worlds, but the
Yeah.
way it just sticks. Yeah, I fucking hate it.
And it's like totally recognizable immediately because it's so unique.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah.
But we got a new spindle on yesterday, and I got a new hub on Friday. So I'm gonna go in tomorrow and put a new hub in, or put the new hub on, and finish cleaning up that fucking rim.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you because
Yeah. You gonna be at home?
me?
Yeah. Or you gonna be working
When? Monday?
tomorrow?
I'm staying home.
Oh, sick, dude. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna talk the whole time.
Oh, fuck. Why did I say that?
You should have lied to me.
Is that right?
We'll just record a whole nother podcast just via phone call.
Okay. All right.
All you can hear is fucking damn it, God, fuck. I'm trying to put shit together.
Wouldn't be far off, no.
Nope.
Just 1 minute we're having a conversation, next minute's you fucking just pissed about something.
I'd bring them into here, but they'd be fucking moving around and shit. Yeah, dude.
Fucking dog's just going nuts.
Is that the cabinet, or is that the thing you need to take with you, or what, today? Because you told me to get you the dimensions of that, right?
I'm not taking it with me. No, I'm not taking it with me, no.
Oh, you're gonna build something, then bring it here? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to build a thing that comes apart in like pieces.
Like 5 pieces. Yeah.
Like a base, a platform, and then legs that go up to it.
Yep.
Holy shit, dude. Your dog's pissed.
He's a bitch, dude.
Yeah. Don't look like it at first.
No.
Looks like he'd kick your ass, but
And he'll try.
right, well.
And dog wants to talk shit and act like he's big bad. Ooh. Welcome to my house, motherfucker. You ain't got a job, you ain't pay taxes, you fucking freeloading sack of shit.
Shout out to Flo Rida. Welcome to my house.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Or what's that country song? Welcome to my house.
I don't listen to country.
It's like country rap. It's about killing motherfuckers that come to your house.
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's a banger.
I just listened to some fucking Russian dude rip some lyrics that I have no idea. They look like they're fucking video game like hieroglyphics. So
Yeah. Wonk is crazy.
shit's awesome. Boss does not like it.
Boss doesn't? Who's boss?
My boss.
Oh, your boss. Yeah, I imagine probably not.
He heard it while we were loading shit up and doing shit with the back of the pickup was backed up to it, and all of a sudden I'm just like fucking hanging out, and he just hears the bass just boom, 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 and I don't have it that loud, dude. But there's nothing, no sounds being made. All you can hear is the truck just saying. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "It's a radio." And he goes, "Jesus fuck!" And I was like, "Wasn't that loud when I left? I don't know what the fuck happened."
Yeah. Something about them synthetic basses. They test your speakers out.
You you want to hear a song too bad when you like crank it enough to where you can feel this like bass in your pelvis. You're like, oh, all right, my bone's moving. Ow.
That was the time I found out about EQing basses. I fucking went in my car and I turned it, and all of a sudden my speaker started making this fucked up noise, and I'm like, oh shit, nope, don't do that. Had it so fucking low, we couldn't even hardly hear it. You could just feel it, and I was like, yeah, that's probably not good for them. Car speakers that are like this big, just not even, no, bad idea.
So I have 4x3s in my truck. Mm-hmm. in the sleeper, I have sleeper speakers.
Oh yeah,
garbage.
They usually are
garbage, dude. They're fucking.
I just took them out. The ones that we're replacing ours. I got to make new like things for them.
You want to give me the old ones?
Yeah, if we're not doing anything with them,
give them to me.
Okay,
I need them.
They don't sound terrible, but they're not great either.
These ones, you turn them. You have either no
crackly or what?
Oh yeah, on lyrics.
You ever tried unplugging one? You know what happens there? Then all your shit don't work. I did that in my car one time. Maybe it's not the same in the semi. Maybe it's totally.
It's got its own switch for the semi. So,
because I was gonna say I unplugged my back speakers in my old car because they were just fucking blown out. All the sound shit out. I was like, okay, cool. Just faded that to the front. Called it a day. Your dog is having a heyday up there. Just fucking pissed.
He's right there.
Oh, he's there. Oh,
that's why it's so loud. He's right in the kennel. Outside.
I don't think it's gonna pick it up, but.
Yeah, homie's right outside the fucking the room, being just the biggest crybaby ever. And now I'm not gonna let him in here because I don't want him to cause a fucking ruckus. There's shit in here that the dogs can chew on, and
just problem after problem.
Sometimes you own fucking degenerates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. All right. So I've been waiting to get this shit off my chest for like the last 2.5 weeks, bro. I found this out and I've been looking it up. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of things that I found that I did not write down.
Okay.
I remember what they were, but I didn't write them down. Mm. All I did remember was a couple things here and there.
Sure. Yeah.
Dude, archaeologists supposedly found where Noah's Ark landed.
Okay.
It's in Turkey.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
Yeah. And geologists are saying, nah, it's just natural. It's a dirt mountain. It's fine. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be easier? Wouldn't it be kind of easy to distinguish like wood versus
Yep.
or whatever the hell it was made out of, which I would imagine wood, because that was probably the only thing you can build out of back then.
Archaeologists claim to have found a giant shape in the Turkish mountains that matches the shape and dimensions of the iconic biblical craft, but geologists insist that this mountainous formation is simply that, a rock. It does not look like a fucking rock, dude. If I'm being honest, kind of looks like a calzone.
Okay, hold on, let me pull this shit out.
Check it out right here.
Bruh. Yeah, it looks like a fucking hat, kind of like it's got the top, the center,
like a sombrero.
Yeah, like points up, but it's kind of long a little bit, kind of like a cowboy hat, and then it's got like the things that hang off the sides going upward, and then it looks like somebody picked up a chunk out of the ground and like the sediments poured in and filled in the gap a little bit. But
it looks like a really fucking gross and biblical size calzone.
I could see it if that's like the quarters or whatever that they had, on the ship or whatever. I can kind of see the shape, but it's not like symmetrical by any means. But then again, I doubt the Titanic looks pretty fucking good right now.
I mean, that's fair,
but I don't know. I don't think that looks like a ship. My other point is,
that's where it landed. That's not where it was disassembled. Like that's people are saying, it landed here. It landed here, and then they disassembled it to use it for woods and like their homes, furniture, life stuff. That's why they had all that wood. They disassembled it and built an entire village and everything they need to survive in a village like 4 to 8 miles away.
Could you imagine that town could open a fucking gift shop, dude?
It does. That village, when translated from Turkish to English, now, I can't read Turkish, so it may be a wrong translation, but it says the village of 4.
Okay.
There's 4 people on the ark, dude. Noah, his wife, and his 2 sons.
Oh.
They also found a thumb bone. The bone that goes from here to here. Normally, what, a 2-inch bone?
Yeah.
2 inch?
About one and a half, 2 inch. Yeah.
Yeah. They found a 4.5, 5-inch thumb bone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty large.
And also found a lower mandible from a human being.
That would be your...
Or a human-esque
I think
being.
it's the proximal phalanx bone. It's literally the second bone in from the point of your thumb.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. They found one like that, and it was like 4.5 inches, 5 inches on my app.
What the fuck?
Well, listen to this. They also found a mandible. You know, your lower jaw, your mandible.
Yeah.
The narrowest point where the actual hooks of the mandible were, the narrowest point was 6.5 inches.
Like,
wide.
whoa.
6.5. Bro, if Subway ain't doing you right, that's shorter than their fucking subs. Or that's bigger than their subs, dude.
Jeez.
In the narrowest point. So you could essentially stick your head inside of that person's mouth back then.
What the fuck?
Now, think about this. There's a thing that I've seen. It's called the theory of giants or the giant theory.
Yes.
And a lot of people are like, oh, well, like the first time I had read an article similar to this isn't the one I actually read the first time. That website got shut down. It was great. And I'm pretty sure this one's probably going to get shut down too. Maybe not. I don't know. Shit's blowing up in Israel, and that's where this comes from.
Oh.
So
Sure.
maybe I think the servers for the first one are gone. I don't know, dude, because there's a lot of fucking bombs in
Yeah,
there.
it's kind of going wild.
Yeah, dude, watch it. I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty wild to see some of that shit at night. But around here, I'd shit my pants.
Yeah, I'm good.
The only thing we got out of here, if something like that rips around, we got nuclear response. That is it. If it makes it this far inland, bro, it's nukes all day.
Yeah.
But the theory of giants shows that we started from massive, smart, intelligent, strong beings. And with every generation, we're getting weaker, smaller, dumber. That goes against the theory of evolution, which is backed by the Smithsonian. I'm not 100% sure, but I could definitely see geologists versus archaeologists. I see geologists being basically contracted from the Smithsonian to certain places just to say, no, it's a fucking rock.
Have you ever seen like those statues and shit? I think they have them on the other side of the state, but they have them statues of like dinosaurs, like how fucking big they were. There's no reason if humans were around, they wouldn't be that big too. You know, not like towering over them by
dude,
any
the
means,
oxygen
but, like,
level, period, dude. The carbon level in the ozone layer was it was literally zero, like so minimal that everything got huge, dude. The Titanoboa, that thing was fucking massive, dude. But either way, also, I think that's pretty wild. I think it is. I'm not a huge, I don't read my Bible as much as I should, nor do I plan on it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say there's a conspiracy about giants, right? Is that where you're going?
Yeah. The Smithsonian wants to try and shut down the theory of giants, try to disprove it.
Yeah,
because it goes against the human evolution or the theory of evolution for human biology.
You know what's funny? It doesn't necessarily, but it goes against their
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's what they have already patented as the theory of evolution. They're like,
I've noticed that because Graham Hancock, he had that show on Netflix where it was disproving a lot of shit. They were finding a lot of shit, and people were calling him a racist because some of his findings, they weren't even racist remarks. He was just saying this was found here and this is why, this is probably why. But it turned into Like just people attacking him, and it's all because these scientists who put their life work into something, as soon as they get it disproven, they're fucking pissed. And then they go attack whoever's proving them wrong.
Instantaneously.
It's fucking crazy.
Dude, but yeah, I've noticed like, okay, so I read an article, not entirely sure if it was if it was believable or not. But let me just start by saying this. I thought the Smithsonian was just a museum, right?
Yeah.
No, I wanted to find out like the fuck's going on with Smithsonian. It's its own government entity.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like a Vatican type deal?
Yeah.
Maybe, probably.
Yeah. I would say pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. The Smithsonian Institute is a government establishment and trust instrumentally of the United States. It is not a traditional federal agency. It is separate from the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government. It's its own fucking entity.
So it's just a nice little corrupt little
chilling. Yeah, like fuck them, and they run everything. Science.
Oh yeah,
under them,
dude. That's the thing. They can push out whatever books they want in schools and shit too.
Yep. Now, just all right. Put that all together now.
Okay. Yep.
The Smithsonian is its own fucking entity, and I swear half of its fucking job is to hire independents to go and disprove a lot of their shit to keep them on like in wraps. Like, oh, this, we're right, you're wrong. Any means necessary, whether that means the dude dies or not.
Yeah.
That and taking fucking credit from other people constantly and killing them. I feel like that is something that somehow gets tied back to him.
Has there been like some kind of like sprinkle in allegation maybe, or like idea that maybe they had something to do with certain people disappearing? And
I have looked into not too terrible much on that aspect of it, because I already got a feeling there's an FBI guy watching my search history like 95% of the time. Yeah, so dude. I'm like, all right, Homeland, let's see what happens.
Yeah, dude, shout out to me back when I had the other podcast, dude. My search history, fucked. Like, I'm like, how do hide a body under a bridge and how long will it take to decay? Like, I'm like looking shit up like that because I'm trying to figure out, pieces to these stories.
Oh, God.
And, oh, yeah, dude, my search history was terrible.
Dude, that's fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's been something that's been bugging the shit out of me. I've always wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, right? Because I always thought Grand Canyon be sick as hell, right?
Yeah.
Well, I woke up when I was like 17. I woke up at like 3 a.m. I passed out on my couch, my mom's, and Ancient Aliens was on. And it was explaining parts of the U.S. that have not been explored yet due to federal regulation and law, which is very weird considering we colonized the whole fucking thing. Well, I remember in a prior episode we talked about the cave system and the National Missing Persons Reports.
And for those of you who might not know, that is basically showing that if you line up a map of missing persons reports, it lines up almost really just super scarily close to cave systems, like known cave systems in the United States. So you have to check that out. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's like at first glance, it looks like it's 100% fucking rate. It's very bad.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother story for another time about reptilian people eating and breeding other people. It's terrible.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, that conspiracy. We could cover that another time.
Yep.
But no, this is what I thought was wild. Is there was this thing saying there were ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics in the Grand Canyon.
Really?
That dated back just as old as the ones found inside of the Great Pyramids of Giza. And there were also a couple in the Grand Canyon that were older than the ones in the Great Pyramid of Giza. And there was like tokens and stuff.
Oh, shit.
Like there was shit that was matching the Egyptians in this cave.
What the fuck? You realize how far away that is?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, very fucking wild.
Did a fucking like drunk alien pick up one of the Egyptians and drop him off in the wrong desert or some shit? What the fuck?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. You know, we only know one side of history, and that's the side that we're on right now.
Fair.
Because God, who knows, dude? It could have been Pangea like 10,000 years ago instead of fucking 20 million.
They've said before, like I've seen this tons of times, that they say the Sphinx is like way older than the pyramids. That was there before they built the pyramids. Long time before it. Probably look into it.
But this is the thing that blows my mind, right? So I just typed in, I heard about the institution, or not the institution, the hieroglyphics that they found, and I looked into it just a little bit and found out that it was like a day before there was a story published on April 5th, 1990 or 1909 in the Arizona Gazette, claimed that geological explorer Kincaid, an explorer funded by the Smithsonian, found hieroglyphics, mummies, and other artifacts in a cave in the Grand Canyon. The Smithsonian denies any involvement in the discovery and says there are no records of Kincaid's existence. The story is likely a hoax, similar to others made by Joseph Mulhattan, a known hoaxer, and the story has been repeated over the years. The Smithsonian has received many inquiries about it.
Well, it makes you wonder, is it actually a fucking hoax then, or is it the Smithsonian covering it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the Smithsonian's fucking they don't have a good history. Nope, they do not have a good reputation.
That's fair. Okay, well that's spooky.
But yeah, isn't that that's pretty wild, ain't it? The fact that they're trying to like a lot of people like just kind of seem to be shutting it down. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's the Smithsonian. Oh, shit.
Weird.
Shit. Okay, that's America's Vatican. What? Because they're honestly pretty accurate.
It's not far off. I think of all the religious like items and artifacts that the Vatican has that we probably don't even know about.
Oh my God, dude, they have the textbooks of God.
Well, I've heard they have had there was some dude. I'm blanking so hard, but
supposedly the Vatican opened portals.
Yeah, they have like a thing that opens portals so they can like see timelines and shit. How they actually played out. Have you heard that before?
Yep. Yeah.
That's a fucking wild one. I'll look into that more.
But this is what blows my mind is I looked into this and I ended up finding this video of this guy, and it sucked because it was on TikTok and I couldn't find it. The way he put it together was the story from Kincaid, G.E. Kincaid, has been like repeated over the years. Well, it finally stopped because Theodore Roosevelt started the national park system.
Yes.
And now there is a fully restricted area in the Grand Canyon. And they say reasons of that are including protecting sensitive resources, public safety, and the environment. Restricted areas, caves, archaeological sites, riverbed, restricted airspace, overnight or overflights, restricted water restrictions and noise restrictions just for where the cave is.
Weird.
You want nobody over there, bro.
You can't even fly over it.
There's a sign that I heard about this multiple times over the years, and one time I heard about it. It was like 7 months ago before we started this idea. And there was a sign, and this guy was walking down the riverbed in the Grand Canyon, just walking right down.
Yeah.
Just chilling. All of a sudden comes around a corner, big ass sign, like gigantic street sign.
Well, I bet.
And it says, U.S. government property, no trespassing. If you cross this line or pass this sign, you will be executed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only one place I can think of like that, and we've seen what happens when people get too close, like that bus of people that end up right up at the front door, Area 51, and there's fucking guards with guns pointed at everybody and shit.
I'd be afraid of it's not a dude's not gonna come stand out and shoot you. It's homie in the fucking rocks that's dressed as a rock with a sniper rifle that's about to pop your shit like a can of toothpaste. Just
Dude, that's fucking wild.
Turn into a ketchup packet. But yeah, that report that the fucking it finally came out and was public, like cycled through the public the day before Theodore Roosevelt started the national park system and like funded it and everything.
Weird.
And now there's a section where it's just like, whoop.
Well, because I've always heard the theory that the reason why Theodore Roosevelt not only started the parks was obviously for what they're for, but also because he's trying to protect people from shit that's out there.
Oh my God, dude. He used to, was it Theodore's Rough Riders or Roosevelt's Rough Riders?
I think that's it.
Yeah. His Rough Riders, they were like Texas Rangers or some shit. Mm-hmm. It was, dude, I could just imagine them finding all this shit and destroying this. I'm not going to go as far to say it's evil, but it could be.
Well, yeah.
Fuck, because science proved that moths used to be like 15 feet long or wide.
Right.
Because before the creation of artificial light, they were fucking massive.
That's fucking. Can you imagine one of them?
Dude,
just like a helicopter coming at you.
Yep. Oh my God, bro. Not only would I shit my pants, I just shoot myself.
Them fucking beetles, they got the big old like horn on them, the rhino. Or is that what they're rhino beetles or something like that?
Dung beetles.
No.
Yeah, the ones with the curve.
Is that
like
what they are?
Dung beetles.
The ones that fly and shit?
Yep.
They sound like a fucking helicopter. Like a drone going off. It's crazy.
There's a fly in here, and I just saw him go ripping by.
Oh, he better fucking not. But yeah, dude, there was a guy around the same time that those parks were put into place. He published a book about Bigfoots and shit. It was like one of the earliest to do it. And a lot of people think it was Theodore Roosevelt because the writing was very similar to books he had written. So it's kind of a weird connection. I'll look more into that because it's something I want to talk about soon.
Now, just think about this. What if he found the cave systems, explored every one of the cave systems himself?
I mean,
because he didn't become president until he's pretty fucking old.
Right.
And he lived a pretty fucking epic life. So what if he founded all these cave systems, crawled in them, checked out everything, saw the cryptids or like the fucking humanoid people.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like
there's
the fucking
tons.
aliens and shit.
I've heard stories of giant fucking werewolf looking things, like big
old lichens
that are huge.
Yeah, just fucking like 9 foot tall. Just
yeah,
okay. Yeah, I could see this. Like I could see them living in the cave systems.
Oh yeah.
And so then he was like, when I become president, I'm going to protect the fuck out of you guys.
That's what I think a lot of people went to.
But Bigfoot's the only one that was like, nah, fuck y'all, dude. He got caught on a backside. And he's like, oh, no. And the Yetis just come out same as that, but they're the only ones to be seen.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Dude, yeah. Dude, it's like that cryptid we had running around up here.
Yeah.
Turned out to be like a fucking blown out hyena, or not hyena, coyote or some shit.
It was a mountain lion, I think.
Was it a mountain lion?
Yeah.
That's hilarious because I saw a mountain lion out there back in 2020. That shit sucked.
A lot of people said it was like the post said it was like muscular and like small, like it was like fast or whatever. So I'm guessing maybe it was missing its ears and tail from frostbite or something. Who knows?
I bet it's bobcat. I bet yeah.
Oh, but it was big though, they said.
It can get pretty big. I mean, mountain lion's like 8. It can get to like 6, 7 feet long.
That and another thing, if that mountain lion was sick and it was missing hair and shit or something, which I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Then you'd see a lot more of the muscular structure on it, you know.
Yeah, but if it was sick, it'd be like saggy skin because it's the losing muscle.
True.
Who knows? I'm not a doctor. No, I sure as fuck ain't a vet.
I do think that was pretty fun though. While having a cryptid of our own finally.
Fuck yeah, it was awesome. I saw it on the news. I was like, I'm like, that's only like 35 miles from where I work.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't that far.
Pretty sure I called you and was like, grab the guns. Grab the guns, we're going.
I was dead ass. I was like thinking, can we get a thermal camera and just go fucking hit the road and just drive up and down until we find shit and see if we can figure out.
My homie's got a thermal scope. But on a suppressed 223, we can go do it.
I did look at the, I think the range on a mountain line's like 20 miles or something like that of hunting ground.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, oof, that might be tough.
Yeah. That's a lot, dude. And we used to have mountain lions in my grandma's house in Custer.
Holy shit.
That was fucking rough, dude. Yeah. One time when I was a kid, we set scraps out by the salt lick for the deer.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just literally scraped the plate and I'm walking back. I get like 3 steps from onto the deck, and it's like a railing that comes off, and then it's like a patio, like an open patio, you know, but like still has a railing all the way around it and shit. So it's like, you know, all somewhat enclosed, but It's only railing high.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around and I see the deer eating like the corn and the carrots and stuff. And I'm like, oh. And then all of a sudden I just feel this intense grip around my fucking waist. And I get yoinked, dude, back into the house.
How old are you?
I was like 7 or 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, there was a mountain lion that had walked up the side of my grandma's house and was stalking the deer that are in the backyard.
Holy shit.
From me to you from the salt
Yeah.
lick. I was that far away and he was coming up on my right side and I didn't see him. I couldn't hear him either.
I've seen videos like that, and that is the scariest thing that you don't
Yep.
even know they're there.
My grandpa walked out with a shotgun. And I was like, you're just going to piss it off, dude.
Pretty much.
He goes,
Damn.
not with this. And I then heard his shotgun go off. And I was like, oh, he's shooting slugs. High powered. Overpressured slugs. Oh, no. Grandpa, don't shoot that at the neighbor's house. You're going to kill his dog. The closest neighbor's a half a mile away. But, dude, no, it's fucking ridiculous. That was scary as shit.
Damn.
And then when I was like, because he died when I was 15. When I was 12. Yeah, because I was just getting into that preteen angst. You know, like about to be a total douchebag listening to like My Chemical Romance. Still.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like still certified bangers, by the way. Certified bangers.
What's the worst that I can say?
Stand by that. There, like you'd walk down the half-mile driveway to my grandma's place to get on the little frontage road to go back to the highway.
Yep.
You could just say fuck that and walk into the ditch, and the ditch would go like this. It would dip down and then 30-degree bank
Oh shit.
straight up into the fucking trees of the Black Hills State Park.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep, and thick. Like you get 15 feet into the tree line, and nobody can see you.
I was out in the middle of bumfuck Wisconsin, and the trees and that little windy road, dude.
Yeah.
At nighttime, it is like
Trippy as fuck.
I don't like it.
It's so dark, it's creepy.
It is unnaturally dark and creepy. It is
It's
fucked.
ominous as fuck.
Dude, it's bad. Anyway, fuck that.
Dude, I walked up there, and my brother walked up with there. He came up like shortly after me, and there was just like this tree fort thing. It was just so dope. Like someone built like a shelter, and I called it Bigfoot Shelter. It's on my Facebook somewhere. It's cool as fuck. And I'm just hanging out, chilling by it, you know, sitting on a tree log, looking out. And my brother's walking up to me. He's like, "Hey, buddy, what's up?" He's like, "What you doing out here, you fucking bum?" After he said, "Hey, buddy, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh, you know, just chilling. What you doing out here, you fucking bum?" I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever. Just fucking wanted to get out of the house, you know." And he goes, "Don't move." And I'm like, "Huh?" And then I hear from a tree branch, like a stick breaking.
Yo.
And he's like, don't move. I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "There's a big ass cat right behind you." And I'm like, "How big? How big are we talking?" And he goes, bigger than you and me together." I was like, "Oh, okay." Oh no. Yeah, like, oh fuck.
God.
Yep. There was a fucking mountain lion tracking like a deer through the fucking woods and stumbled upon us instead. Yeah.
When I think about the area we live in and the worst danger maybe being a badger, maybe a mountain lion if you're like really lucky. I like it. It's
Quite nice. Oh no, there's bears up by my shop.
Bears.
Yeah, black bears. There's a mama black bear and her 2 cubs, and the 2 cubs are big as fuck already. I got a fucking picture of a bear paw print
Wow, nowhere safe.
next to my bins.
I do remember you sending me that.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking wild.
I try to forget those things.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, that fucking getting trapped on that log for like 5 minutes and being like, "Oh no, what do I do, bro?" And he's like, my brother goes, "I have a stick. I'm gonna just see if he wants to play fetch." I was like, "With who? Me or the fucking stick?"
What the fuck?
And my brother goes, "Either fucking or, I'm getting out of here." And I was like, "You're a bitch, dude. Fuck you. You're gonna leave me." And he's like, no, dumbass, just shut up, stop moving. When I say run, run. I was like, you know they can outrun us, right? And he goes, duh. So I got to be faster. You just got to, as soon as we start running, scream.
So where were you guys at, like from house to a big ass cat?
How far were we from the cat or to the house?
Like what's the distance here? What we're dealing with between all these things?
Okay, so the house is probably quarter mile from the house. Yeah. Down an embankment to go to the road, and then up an embankment steeper than the one we came down from.
Oh my God.
In the Black Hills National Park.
You guys were just exploring, and then
we were at where we've always been for fucking the last 10 years.
oh my God. Oh, hello.
Oh, somebody's happy. But anyway, I was like, well, fuck. So we're about an eighth mile, I'd say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about an eighth mile. Maybe, it was about a quarter.
Somewhere in there.
Actually, no, dead ass. If I'm being honest, like it was a quarter mile to get from the house to the end of the driveway. So we were more than a quarter mile up. So we were probably closer to half.
Ugh.
I was 17 feet from the cat.
Good.
It can lunge farther than that.
Yep. Yep.
It was like, so my brother found a stick, and like the angle that it was, Ben could see the cat under the log. Mm-hmm. The cat hadn't seen Ben. Mm-hmm. It had only seen me. Like, yeah. So Ben just fucking yeeted a stick. He told me to duck, and I literally ducked, and it went like right over the hat. Bro, I felt the air displacement and everything. Stick goes flying over the bank and just hits. The cat turns, and Ben's like, go, 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 go. We fucking hoofed it, bro, as fast as we fucking could. Oh, dude, yeah, I fucking tripped and fell fucking rib first into the embankment, dude.
Yeah, let's see anybody else shit on a horror movie when somebody falls down. It fucking happens, dude.
I'm running down like this. Like the angle is just yeet, like
too much speed.
Yep.
Just fucking zoomed.
Yep. And I like straight like just flat chest against the bank and went. Ugh.
Good thing the adrenaline kept you going.
Fucking barely. I think I cracked ribs, dude. It fucking hurt.
I bet.
And my brother picks me up and he goes, let's go, come on. He fucking drags me up to the house. We get like right to the house. And all of a sudden we look back and it's just sitting there.
It did follow you.
It was sitting there at one of the trees.
Oh my God.
And I think that was the same fucking one that my grandpa tried to shoot at. Like 5 years prior. Yeah.
He's out to get you.
Yeah, he was like, I want to touch him. I just want to touch him. I don't know, he's a diddler. It's P. Diddy the cat, dude.
He's going to kidnap you and give you a nice dinner. And then he's going to go.
He's going to fatten me up to fuck me or something. You're like, oh no. Or it's a female cat. And I'm just like, I don't swim like that. I'm sorry. No, that was fucking wild as shit though. But you know what? I'll tell you this. Where I live now, as long as the crime rate doesn't keep going up and taxes start to fall down, there's no place like home.
No, I hear you. As soon as I leave, I want to come back because it's like,
oh, it's so nice here.
So it's just,
yep. It's just one time. Sometimes you get complacent and bored of the nothing.
Yes. Very. That's why if you're out here, you either need to find a hobby that you really love or do drugs. And I wouldn't advise the second one.
Or DUIs. Oh my God. Everyone and their grandma got a DUI. Mm-hmm. Shit, I got two of them. I got one from me and Brett.
A shout out to DUIs.
Shout out to DUIs. No, you know what? This shit's been blowing my mind. Back to this national park shit. Mm-hmm. It's just been blowing my mind. The amount of fucking covering up that the Smithsonian's trying to do. And the amount of shit that's going on that we do not get to hear about because it's not covered in this mainstream media bullshit. And now every single one of these fucking news channels is probably going to be pulling some dumb shit about, oh, Trump said this, he's being racist.
Well, they're going to attack anything that doesn't fit a narrative, because the thing I've noticed with, like, especially like Graham Hancock, I'm going to bring him back up again because he's such a, like, the perfect example. They had a episode of Rogan, I think it was, where they had this other dude come on that had no fucking clue what he was talking about. He was very inexperienced for what he was. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's written a lot of stuff, but him trying to make that connection between Graham's findings and him being racist or whatever. The problem with bringing new ideas in and then having people attack them instantly instead of maybe going, maybe we should look at it this way. In that format, you're never going to make it anywhere. And that's the problem with, if this Smithsonian thing is true, allegedly, obviously.
Yeah, allegedly.
You're like you said, they're going to have a narrative. They're going to push that. And that's all that exists. That's the only truth. We don't get anywhere by doing that. Unless they are trying to hide something. But then it makes you wonder, what could be so dangerous about hiding things? Mass hysteria? I think people are a lot more aware and awake to ideas now, that I don't think the mass hysteria thing works like it would have maybe back in the 50s, 60s, where things were a little more in that ground of distrust wasn't known, I guess, with the government, I guess.
The amount of distrust with the government alone is just so fucking disgusting.
It's bad now, but I mean, how can you blame anyone? You have things like MK Ultra, and you have is it Tuskegee? Hold on.
Tuskegee Airmen?
No,
Tuscaloosa. Well, you heard about, there's another update on the Shawn Ryan guest.
Oh, yes. Okay, So
the Shawn Ryan show, obviously, if you've listened to it, it's an amazing podcast hosted by Shawn Ryan, who's a fucking absolute goat.
yeah, shout out to him.
I know he probably ain't gonna hear this or anything.
Great podcast.
Absolutely lovely. Brings on some of the what you would consider the most. Some of them look extremely normal, like ridiculously normal.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then you hear about what they've done, and it's like, oh fuck, that's my fucking like daughter's troop scout leader or whatever. This guy has fucking murdered 63 different people.
Yeah, dude.
He killed a goat with his bare hands while fucking shooting other people. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Like, fucking had Tim Kennedy on there, and he was explaining the hunting Hitler shit.
Oh yeah.
But former army officer Sam Shoemate,
Yep.
sorry, he went on the fucking Shawn Ryan show, and he shared an email U.S. intelligence officer said he received from Matthew Livelsberger.
Okay.
Livelsberger is believed to be the driver of the Tesla truck that blew up in front of Trump Tower in Vegas.
Holy shit.
Shoemate issued an apology on Sunday to Livelsberger's family and friends during X Space's appearance. If I said or did anything to disrespectful dishonor him, I apologize immediately. Try to cover his ass type thing.
Mm-hmm. Who's that coming from?
That's Sam Shoemate,
Okay.
the guy who
guest.
Yeah, the guest who shared.
Okay.
Ryan first shared the email, which former Shoemate says was sent to him on Friday's podcast. Livelsberger was a 37-year-old Army vet who officials say shot himself in the back of the head with the Desert Eagle 50 cal. By the way,
I mean, if there's a gun to do it, holy shit.
In the truck, or in the Cybertruck before the car burst into flames outside the Trump Hotel.
Yep.
It was burned beyond recognition, so it is not 100% sure it's him.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
First off, I just watched the video on Brandon Herrera's fucking YouTube channel. Shout out Brandon Herrera. They just disproved that.
That it wasn't him?
No, that it, like, you'd hear it. Like there's a whole debunk or kind of debunking type vibe they go into this video with to shoot yourself in the fucking Cybertruck. Because there's everybody saying, oh, he didn't shoot himself because there's no muzzle flash.
Oh, because it was all on video, right?
Yeah. And a Desert Eagle produces hella muzzle flash.
Because that is for any of you that aren't aware, that is a sniper bullet in a pistol.
That is a condensed sniper bullet because it is 50 caliber AE.
Yes.
American Express, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, so you're not going to shoot that gun with no light production, especially...
Not one hand in the back of your fucking dome.
That's
not happening.
It's going to be a bright flash.
But in the Cybertruck, for some reason, no flash. With the window down, barely any flash.
So you're
but
allegedly maybe a
possibility.
placement of a body and not an actual body, and then just remote it.
They tried it. They tried that. They would have had to have him propped up. Like head propped, eyes looking forward. Otherwise, the sensors in the car will tell that you're not, and it will stop.
Makes you wonder who put that there.
Makes you wonder if the gun was set up in the back. So as soon as he stopped it, and then everything lit up from a hot shell casing.
Makes you wonder because it also didn't affect the Trump Tower at all.
One bit, not one bit.
I mean, the Cybertruck is solid fucking...
As ugly as a dumpster as it looks like, yes, it's fucking...
Is it stainless?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that would be great shelling to keep contained a fire or an explode. Well, maybe an explosion would be... Yeah, it'd change.
It's got quite insulation.
Wouldn't have the widest range then.
Yeah,
it would just be straight up pretty much.
It'd be pretty solid, I would say.
Huh.
That's pretty wild, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hot take.
Okay.
LA fires were started by U.S. government laser, and that is hooked to a plane in the front, or on the front of a plane in the sky that, like a drone, drives over LA. This green laser hits everything and burns everything except for green and blue items.
Because you've seen the thing with Maui with the blue houses. Was it Maui?
And LA.
LA, the same thing.
LA did not burn the recycling bins. It did not touch blue cars. It did not touch blue umbrellas. It did not touch trees.
They did arrest people that had blowtorches, which doesn't surprise me. Maybe they were either, added to the cause to make it look like they're the ones doing it.
That's
not.
Yeah.
You got to have a blame for what your actions are.
For sure.
Makes you wonder why, though.
Have you seen LA's new plans for their rail system? Their new rail system comes out. I think it's I don't know if it's their rail.
Well, because another point I noticed that big old reservoir of water that they usually have
Was
11,000
It's
gallons.
fucking empty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Terrible timing. And I'm not putting anybody at blame for that. I'm just saying it's fucking weird that timing on that is not great. No, and
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's there's blue items all over the fucking place. There's blue VW bugs.
Yeah.
Fucking the blue beach towels and beach umbrellas and fucking all this other shit and all the trees. They're all fine. Also, LA is hosting the 2028 Olympics.
Ooh.
Think about that. What's better to get people? What's better, trying to buy people's houses and destroying them? Trying to get people out of their houses and their land? Or burning it all to the fucking ground first and then eminent domain, buy them out of their shit. Level the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. That's fucking concerning. Like, really, people need to look at the facts.
Personal opinion, don't be donating to nothing, dude. Your money ain't going nowhere but the government's pocket.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to get people out of an area.
Yeah. Eminent domain, bro. It's not safe for you. And then they're going to level the fucking thing.
Because you look at any natural disaster.
Oh, LA Smart City. I think that's what it's called.
Oh.
That was something that I fucking heard about, but continue.
But yeah, you look at any natural disaster, like tornadoes, hurricanes, all that shit. Fires can start naturally, but they can also be started by humans too. It's not unheard of. Well, I mean, shit, people have been thinking the government's controlled the weather for fucking how long now? Like,
I could see it. I could see them doing that.
But they did testing in the 1900s. I can't remember what era. It's fuck, who knows? But apparently they tried manipulating the rain or something in an area, and it just poured acid rain down. It didn't help at all. So that makes me wonder if maybe they did figure it out. Hard to say.
They also did it for their new subway system for the Olympics because it almost matches a fire completely.
Oh, the pattern of the fires on the surface?
Yep. Curves and everything.
What difference does it make if houses are above that, though?
I'm going to be honest with you. I wish California itself would just kind of
Yeah, dude.
just break off and the rest of the U.S., dude, go hang out with Hawaii.
Apparently,
Stay out
there used to be a fucking giant,
land bridge.
just huge mass of water right on that 45-degree angle that's on California, right on the corner with Nevada. Somewhere in that area, there was like a huge piece of water, and I think they drained it.
Shouldn't have never done that. Oh, yeah, they put the Hoover Dam up.
Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, like I remember seeing it somewhere because if you look at old maps and shit, the fucking California is like a big old fucking like piece that hangs off the back. And there used to be water there, and then they drained it out.
Jesus.
Which is really stupid when you think about it. It's in the middle of a fucking desert and you have a huge water source. Now I'll have to look into that though, because I can't remember if that was true or not, but it was huge.
No, it just rubs me the wrong way. Watching all this stuff go down, not being able to do shit about it, and then realizing that, if I was to do anything, it would just come back to bite me in the ass regardless.
Right. I did find it. Yeah, it was the Tulare Lake in California, San Joaquin Valley. It was drained in the 19th century for agriculture and municipal water use. It's known as a ghost lake because it reappears during heavy rainfall and snowmelt. Yeah, well, see how well that's working out.
The map for Smart LA, LA's smart city strategy, where they want to basically build a better life. Like right here. This is a photo. Oh, Twitter. Thanks, brother.
Oh, great.
I'm on Twitter. It's the California wildfires. They line up exactly with the same paths as the California high-speed rail system. But I mean to a fucking T.
So you think maybe some kind of conductor type thing could have been put underground to pull maybe the source straight to that spot instead? Maybe that.
Oh, I bet it was a fucking laser that had a geopath, like a GPS set path, and just burned it all.
That'd be the way to
Because there were fucking videos of planes, helicopters.
Well, yeah, if you
dumping
think about
fire.
it, if you have a track with like a remote that the laser can trace instead of just free balling it and then fucking up and burning down shit you don't want burned down. That's fucking really spooky.
There was videos of fucking planes and helicopters dumping thousands and thousands of gallons of water on a singular house, and nothing was happening.
Wow.
It was just it was just steam immediately, and fire cannot get that hot without an accelerant. Holy fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, which means it was not a man. Well, it was man-made. Lightning cannot burn that hot.
Damn.
I don't think. I may be wrong.
Well,
This whole thing, by the way, allegedly. Allegedly.
Fire is kind of like, them poppets, when you throw them at the ground, they pop.
Oh, yeah.
They do have a miniature explosion.
Yeah.
You can see the light if you do it in a dark room, but it's so fast of an explosion that it can't catch fire. That's why lightning, it takes a lot, like a really long bolt of it through something before it will start fire.
True.
It has to get hot enough for long enough. And so you are right. I mean, if it's a source being held there, yes. It's like putting your fucking backpack against a heater and then wondering why your house is on fire.
I'm also pissed that LA is going to put a rail system in. High-speed rail system. So they're basically putting in a bullet train in California. Just so they can get their fucking people.
Did California need that though? Or is there shit getting as bad as New York, like traffic wise, that they need to put in a hole? I mean, I would believe it. I mean, fuck, it's massive. You ever seen LA on a map before?
Yeah, it's fucking like what, 50 counties?
It's big. Unbearably big, dude.
Ew. Yeah, if it's anything like Grand Theft Auto, I'm okay.
Dude, you don't leave it. You could live your entire life in that city and never leave.
Ew.
Isn't that spooky?
That's gross.
Like coming from two guys that live out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. That's
There are 40 miles from my house to the farm, bro, and it's a whole nother.
Yeah.
To me, that's like, oh my god, that's fucking.
people get mad. They had to travel 7 miles to McDonald's. We got fucking 2 of them within the span of like a mile and a half.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, 2 different worlds for sure. Anyway, continue back with this.
The rail system.
What either that or the podcast guy? What was going on with that?
Shawn Ryan. Mm-hmm. Shawn Ryan is just he's I don't know. He just somebody posted the fucking apology stuff off his page, but nothing else has been heard about Shawn Ryan. So he's just been hiding.
Shawn Ryan disappeared after he had that guy on, correct?
Yep, he recorded that, and then when he posted it, when he posted it, he went into hiding with his family. Mm-hmm, they're off grid because they don't want there's some talk about national security being at risk, and he doesn't want to be blamed for some reason.
Right.
Also, the incident at Trump Tower is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack.
As it should be. It was a fucking anything that says it's less than that is fucking stupid. We shouldn't have vehicles lighting on fire with dead bodies in them like that. I mean, that's not normal. I've seen people talking about, oh, well, maybe it was the batteries. Have you ever seen an 18650 vent before?
No.
It just shoots out black smoke, gets really hot. Maybe then starts on fire. Oh. That shit was like, boom. Those batteries don't do that.
No. That was a bomb.
Mm-hmm. So people that were going with the whole, maybe it was the batteries exploding. No.
Prior to the release of Friday's episode, Ryan said on X that he and his family would be disappearing for a few days. My account will be active, but it will not be me behind the wheel. What we are about to release is mind-boggling. Will raise a lot of questions.
Yeah, because the guest he had on, didn't he say? Because what was do you remember exactly what the Matt Livelsberger DMs between him and the guest?
The manifesto?
The Sam Shoemate?
Yeah, it was he sent him his manifesto.
Okay.
And was basically saying that the government is framing him for all of this, and they've been watching him cross the country.
Whoa.
They've been chasing him, but they have not intercepted because they know he has a bomb in his car.
Wow.
And then guess what? Trump Tower. So he made it from East Coast to Vegas. And then Shawn Ryan dropped the episode right after he fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has there been any word on this Sam Shoemate guy? Is he just chilling now, or?
Yeah, because he's been cornered by people being like, why'd you give him the military benefit of the doubt and blah blah blah, this and that, and he's like, this motherfucker served his country honorably for years.
Right.
I'm not gonna take that from him and disrespect him in front of his family.
Fair.
That's fucking mean.
Well, and we don't even know all the facts yet on it.
And we never will, because the government's gonna hide half of them.
That makes me wonder, what the fuck happened with the whole Crooks shooting thing? I don't care if it was Trump, Kamala, Biden, whoever. We should be a lot more outraged that somebody that high up in our government got shot at. I don't care what you think of who the person is. That shouldn't be happening. And we heard a little bit about when they had him in the thing where they had him, the Secret Service lady or whatever, and they were sitting there interrogating her about and she had no answer. She didn't answer a question, any of them. And the thing is, it's weird, is that was the last thing we heard.
That's it. It's just boop, gone.
The shootings just disappeared again.
I hate that shit. I bet it went internal.
What is with this satisfaction of not finding answers to these things? We get really outraged, and then the TikTok brain kicks in, and then we're back to a new thing.
Oh, maybe that'll change since TikTok's gone.
Yeah, that's a goofy one too. I woke up this morning, TikTok gone.
I was on it last night, dude. I went, fuck.
I tried using a VPN or whatever. That don't even work. I'm surprised.
Cell
'cause
towers.
That's what Russia was doing too. Like when we were banning all their apps and stuff for making money, everybody bought VPNs and shit, and then they got back on. It is shitty. Like it's so weird. Like just the idea of you can't use this app.
Like, I thought I know freedom isn't free, but like, fuck y'all for taking away my shit. It should be my choice.
It really, at the end of the day, should. Now, like, should there be some regulation on who can go on these things?
Definitely.
I don't think kids.
I don't need them fucking big ass fucking whales on there going, I'm hot. No, you're not, dude. Dude, you know, I will say this. There's one thing that people should learn. If there's one thing that people should learn from this podcast, it is that this shit is about just so you know, you're probably going to hear some of the most unhinged shit you'll ever hear or think of. And we're not here to tell you, you know, this is right, this is wrong, this is fact. This is not. It's just two fucking dudes that hear some shit, do a little bit of research, duke out our own fucking theory.
Yeah.
Put it out there and see if there's anybody else that seems to make the connections as well, similar to us.
Because, I mean, it's good to look at things. I always say this, look at things like as a skeptic, but, you know, you can't do that with everything because then you're just boring. You know, you got to have fun with it for sure.
You got to have, I wouldn't say have faith in what you believe in.
Right.
You know, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But at the same time, it's like, some of this shit's just a little too coincidental, and coincidences aren't real according to certain people.
Sure.
So I'm just like,
yeah, dude.
all right.
There is. It's just there's a lot of weird shit out there, and I really think a lot of it's just too interesting not to talk about, and maybe, you know, just look at it like you believe it, you know, just see, you know, just to see how deep it goes.
Yeah. Oh, that fucking rabbit hole? That rabbit hole has me scared, bro.
It's pretty weird.
It's dark. It's deep. It's very weird.
Does make you wonder why.
Yeah, we'll have to dig into some of that. Dude, I think my favorite thing about the rabbit hole with conspiracy theories has got to be the cryptid ones.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I've loved nothing more than to hear the Louisiana Mothman
Oh, yeah, for sure.
or the Florida Gator Man.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, there was this dude who like threw gators at people in a drive-thru of a Wendy's. He threw a fucking gator through the window.
That just seems like a normal Florida man. I don't know if that's a cryptid.
Well, he's going to be a cryptid soon.
Okay. Makes sense.
It's a Florida man. They're about the same.
They're pretty much, yeah, they're not real.
Yeah. Some of that shit's just wild,
Yeah,
dude.
man. Absolutely.
But no, I'd like to learn about Bigfoot
Yeah.
for real. I'd like to look into it because, and also I want to make sure some research that Bigfoot and a Yeti and a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Those are three different things.
And the Florida skunk ape. That's one of my favorites just because he stinks really bad and everybody hates him. I don't know
Editing
about
that out.
that one was a lot, but
Call of Duty MW2 coming back.
yeah, it's fucking PTSD.
Yeah, flashbacks. No.
Oh, it was that
Charlie.
that old grandma when they're celebrating that birthday and she goes, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now I have a clip of Bryce saying that. That's crazy.
Oh, fuck.
You're fucked. Canceled, boy.
About to get blackmailed from the rest of my life.
By the Smithsonian.
Yeah, the Smithsonian's gonna come get me.
Yeah.
If this airs and I go missing, I'm going to tell you right now, it's definitely the government because none of my ex-girlfriends nor my family members give a shit enough for me to to try and make me disappear.
No, that's totally fair.
Yeah, it's the government.
That's the same way here.
It's probably going to be the IRS if I'm being honest. I'm afraid of tax fraud so bad. But you know what? Hey, this has been probably one of the most fun one that we've recorded.
I think we got a fucking winner right here for
Yeah,
sure.
bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
Dude, this is tits. I'm enjoying it. I love this. I can't wait to make more. We got some more ideas. If there's any more ideas that you guys haven't and are able to get them to us, let us know.
We'll have you check out the Instagram because we'll have that. We'll post some photos. I'll find some neat little photos and stuff to throw in for this episode. Go check that shit out. Give us a follow. And if you click the little thingy, the turn on notifications, it will let you know when a new episode's out because Spotify's not been great for my recommendations. I don't know why it doesn't pop up when I get new stuff anymore. I don't know what the problem is with that. But I mean, Instagram, that shit, that one always seemed to work. So
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. If that's the way we got to do it.
do that. And then another thing, email us your
Scary stories.
scary stories. Anything that's just, there's a lot of stories that you could tell us. I mean, maybe you saw a local crackhead that taught you kung fu skills. Maybe you saw a mystical bear that fed you honey that made you talk to fucking
Trees and shit.
that, and fucking Reagan was there. I don't know. I'd love to hear about it. I think we both would. So
Yeah, dude, if any of you guys have a question about the untampered, or if any of you guys have an answer for the untampered with JFK footage,
Yep. Okay. Yep.
that'd be great. Let me know, please. So if any of you have it, let me know. I want to watch.
The email will be down in the description, so check that out. We'll have it actually probably in the bio of the Instagram page too, because why not?
Click the link below to follow us on our next adventure.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely fucking been a pleasure there, gents.
So when you send us the email, make sure you put in the headline that you put, I just work here, listener submission. Put that in the subject, please. And then I can find it easier too.
Also tell us if you want to keep it anonymous.
Absolutely. Make sure if you want your names bleeped out, let me know. If you don't care, let me know as well. Always helps.
Yep. Better to rather know than guess.
Absolutely. All right.
This has been a wonderful time. We'll talk to you motherfuckers in the next one. Peace out.